What's up, guys? Got a little kind of unboxing, unbagging vid, and then we'll tell you how it works. Today we're looking at the GG&G side saddle, and this guy I got from Optics Planet. It's going to run you between 60 and 75 bucks. GG&G on their website directly. It's about $75, a little bit less expensive from Optics Planet. I think it's about 65. I'll double check in a second here, but essentially this is a side saddle that goes on your shotgun. I have a Remington 870 Express Tactical, which I'll show you how this guy actually goes on there in a little bit. But one thing that's really cool you can see immediately is that these guys are set off at a 15-degree angle, and that's for easier unloading. So let me take this guy out. We'll look at it up close and personal, and then we'll show you how to put it on your gun. So you get a couple different things with the GG&G side saddle. As you can see here, the installation instructions. Make sure your weapon's unloaded. Then here's how to install it. You get your little kit of tools, which you can see here, some Allen wrenches and other things. You're going to be pushing out some body pins on the 870, so you got to replace them with something else. And then you get the actual side saddle now. You can see much more clearly these guys are at a cant there. 15 degrees, they say. These are just dummy shells, snap caps that are in here. So you can see it holds 6. If you look inside, see if we can get the... it looks actually like there's a little hole in the back because you can see some light coming through, but that lighter color you see inside is actually a rubber liner that runs basically through the whole thing inside, and that's what gives it, a nice snug. It grabs on really snugly. So you can see here, even as I put these guys in, it did tear them up a little bit. So it is very snug. So we'll see how that works out in the long run. But maybe with a little wear, they'll get a little bit more comfortable. Another cool thing is that this is cut out here so that you can still see your serial number when you do actually mount it onto your weapon. Let's see a couple more details. It is made of aluminum, 6061 T6 aluminum, and it's all these things are mil spec that GG&G makes. So very nicely made. It's not going to be some piece of junk that's going to break on you. I want to be very as efficient as I can be using side saddle, and this 15-degree angle is supposed to help out as well. So that's why I went with this guy. It does have a backing on it, so it's not going to scratch up the back of your receiver, which is nice. The weight is 5.5 ounces, and the overall length is 6.5 inches from end to end. So that's what it looks like before putting it actually on to the. Here's your real quick. Here's your rubber backing there, and then over here to make sure it doesn't scratch up your weapon. So we'll take a minute and we'll put it on the 870. Show you how to do that, and then we'll show you what it looks like. All right, so I got my items laid out here. Got the 870 Express, got a punch, got the hammer, got the actual side saddle, and then this is the hardware, couple hex wrenches, and then the hardware that I'm going to replace the body pins on this guy. And all this stuff comes from G&G in addition to the actual side saddle. So first thing you're going to do is just double check, make sure that we're clear here, which we are. Safe is engaged, that's off. It's on fire now, so you can see the red there, and now we'll put it back on safe. So we are good to go. Step 1 is you're going to remove the rear trigger group pin. I already punched that guy through. Take that completely out. Here's what it looks like. Put it on the side. Alright, I'll turn this guy around here just so you can see it a little more clearly. Next step is to place the sleeved bolt back through here. And you're doing that from the ejection port side, push through to the other side. So I got that guy slid through like that. Just want to give you a close-up of this again. Ejection port, and then this sliding through like so. Alright, finally got this guy through. You do have to put the washer on it before you actually put the bolt through. This is what it should look like on the other side. You can see the bolt coming out there. See if we can get yeah, there's the camera. Got the bolt coming out there. Now we're going to pop out this front pin and then put this guy through also with the included washer as well. Alright, we got the front pin in. This guy was much easier to get in. Actually tapped out the first body pin and then put this guy in, and then just use the hex wrench to basically crank it through. So now your opposite side looks like this. Your front bolt is going to be a little bit shorter than your rear bolt. Now we're going to get a little Loctite, and then we're going to actually put the side saddle on this guy. Once you have both the bolts through the receiver, you're going to apply a little bit of this blue Loctite. Make sure you have it nice and shaken up well, and then you're going to put a little bit on the threads here. Just around the edges a tiny bit. And then on this side as well. A little bit more there. And then we're going to actually attach the side saddle here. Next step, you're going to put on your side saddle and align it with the rear bolt and the front bolt. Now I've aligned it and put the rear bolt in just a tiny bit using the smaller hex key, this one. And then you're going to take the larger hex key, line up the front bolt, and then just get it in just enough so that you know that the side saddle is attached. And you can actually see it start to move in toward the receiver, so you know that you've actually got it attached. Alright, once you have the two of them attached, you're basically going to finish tightening off the front one. So take that larger Allen key, and it says the directions say tighten it to 1/2 to 3/4 past snug. So I'm going to keep cranking on this guy till it's a bit more snug here. You can actually see that there's a tiny space because of the spacers on your spacers on the back side of the saddle there. And then it says go and do the same thing with the rear one. So still bringing it in a little bit. And that is it. So here's what it looks like when it is attached to the side of your Remington 870. I'm going to put some snap caps in there so you can see what that looks like. So there you have it, the GG&G side saddle for your Remington 870. You can see I got a little scratch here in that snap cap. Just putting it in, it's very, very snug, very secure. So it's going to take a little while to get some of that normal just wear so that the shells come in and out more easily. But that's what I wanted, something that was very snug and secure, so I wasn't having shells drop out while I was out there actually in the woods or training, whatever I'm doing with it. So pretty simple to put on. The biggest thing for me was just making sure I had the Loctite, because everything that you need comes with it other than the Loctite. So thanks for checking out the video as always, and I'll give you updates on this guy when I have a little time out in the field, out in the range using it. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the vid. Take care.